I'm on a train at platform 1 at Finchley Central. This is the train throughout the day to the least used station on the Northern Line. That's right, we're finally going to Mill Hill East. From Finchley Central heading north, trains curve off to the right to head up towards High Barnet, and it's actually the line that is straight on, which leads up to the branch line anomaly that is Mill Hill East. Now, trains used to shuttle back and forth between Mill Hill East and Finchley Central during the off-peak, but the timetables have changed, allowing trains to go to and from the station at all times. The reason Mill Hill East is here, being that it is separate from the High Barnet branch, is because this is as far as the line was electrified back in the 1930s. For a full video, please watch, and credits go to Geoff Marshall for this on his short, little and interesting video about the history of the Northern Heights. And back to the tube. Now, I've never been to Mill Hill East before. I've always wanted to go. It's the least used station on the Northern Line, and soon we're going to pass over the Dollis Hill Viaducts. I hope we haven't passed over it already. I think we might have. And that's the highest point which any train on the underground goes over. The highest point on the underground. Which is...
The next station is Mill Hill East,
oh, we've already passed
where this train terminates.
Whatever. The station has a single platform. There's only 4 stations on the network to have single platforms, but it also got a lift installed recently to make it a step-free station. Yes, that's right. Mill Hill East used to not be a step-free station, so they recently installed a lift, which is very nice. And of course, you're probably wondering how the people with wheelchairs gonna get onto the station to the train. Well, there is a level ramp boarding installed, so a guard or a member of staff can use it to help them in assistance. It also has 22 steps up from the streets up to platform level. Now, trains did indeed used to shuttle between here and Finchley Central in the peak hours only, with direct services going through, but with the timetables change, it now means that Mill Hill East gets direct trains to and from its station. Train just left down there. We've made it to Mill Hill East. Now, I've never been here before. I've always wanted to go. I just never had the time to. So, wow, it's a beautiful station. As you can see, that even though it's still the least used station on the Northern Line, it's still being now it's being very heavily used, which is good to see. So no more loneliness for Mill Hill East. But as you can see, it's just a single platform with a single track. Maybe there was another platform and another track down there. It looks like it. I'm not sure though. And as you can see, the branch just ends down there with the track going, and there's the buffers. So what is at the end of the line? What is beyond here? And what interesting things can we find out? So yes, there is a car park here at Mill Hill East, and as you can see, that lots of the spaces are being used. It's pretty much entirely filled up with cars. That's unfortunate if you're wanting to park here and take the train here for like a park and ride style, but good to see that lots of people are using the car park here. Very nice. All of these buildings here are brand new. You can see there's like a bunch of beautiful new flats. Like a housing development or something. I can tell that there's a co-op down there. I mean, I've never been to this area, but I can see that with all of these new buildings, it's bringing a lot more passengers here to Mill Hill East, increasing the numbers, which is very good. So I think it used to be like a very bland area, but now with these new buildings, it looks very nice, very beautiful. Oh, check this out. There's a bus here. Mill Hill East Station. Oh, it's a 240 bus terminating here. It's another 240, look at that. Oh, that 240 is going to Golders Green. It's just going into service then. When you exit the station, make sure to turn left onto Bittersea Road and take a stroll down the little road, which is only a couple minutes, and it takes you to outside of the station, which is literally at the back of the station, at the back of the southbound platform. Oh, shit, it's muddy. Oh no, my beautiful shoes are ruined. So when you walk outside of Mill Hill East Station, go on Bessie Road over here, and you had to climb this little hill. It's a bit steep. Nothing you can't handle though. It's a bit muddy though, so make sure you don't come on a rainy day like I did, and I got my shoes all muddy now. Oh well. Well, it looks like you can see over here, there's this green fence, this green grill, and if you peer in, you can see the Northern Line. And let me just zoom in. Yeah, take a look at that. You can see the station platform down there with all the people waiting. And what there was that the tracks would have already have continued on this land, because it kind of obviously looks like that there was a train track here, and it was continuing all the way to Edgware, where there's a station called Mill Hill the Vale, I think, on the way in between. So yeah, and there's one more thing that I want to find, which is just absolutely amazing. Before I go check out that amazing thing, there's one other thing that I almost forgot to do that I wanted to check out. There's a little fence here. It looks like there's some sort of abandoned building. Looks very burnt up and destroyed. And I was thinking I can go, wait. It does say keep out, danger. I was thinking I could walk down here. I'm not sure though. But I'm pretty sure if you walk down this, you get to see the old configurations of the Northern Line. The Northern, what's it called again? I forgot. The Northern Heights plan. That's what it was. So yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yes, this is not the Dollis or this is not the Dollis or Viaduct. Don't worry, I will get to that in a minute. And this is what I wanted to look for before carrying on. So it looks like right now, you can obviously tell. There's some buildings in the way there, but before they were there, obviously the Northern Line was supposed to continue on from Mill Hill East down there, continuing on to Edgware, because there's a road bridge over here literally going over nothing. This is where the tubes were supposed to continue under that tunnel, over there. It's blocked off, so I can't go there anymore. I think you used to be able to, because as you can see, there's a gate there. It looks like a clear walking path, but I guess you can't go there anymore, so that's unfortunate. So it's a pleasant 10-minute walk down Albicorn Road. As I say, Albicorn Road. Never mind. And I'm going down the road here, and the thing we're about to see, there's at the end of the road on the left, it's got to be the most impressive thing on the whole of the underground. So let's have a look now. And as I slowly approach around the left of this corner, we approach the Dollis Brook Viaduct, and oh my gosh, let me just zoom in for you. Wow, that thing is incredible. Look how tall it is. That is beautiful. Yes, this is the Dollis Brook Viaduct, the highest point from which any train runs on the underground. Standing at 60 meters tall, it carries the trains alongst the valley of Dollis Brook, hence the name. Wow, it looks like there's a little river here. Check this out, I'm standing in between one of the columns. That is super cool. Just look at that. Oh, I mean, don't trip myself over, but look, there's a little river here passing through under the viaduct. I think that's very nice. Look at that, just magnificent. Look at that, very cool. It seems to me that this is a very busy road, but oh my gosh, guys, look at that. The Dollis Brook Viaduct. I can't believe I'm here. This thing is absolutely insane. This is beautiful. I mean, just look how tall it is. This is the highest point where any train runs on the underground. Just look at this. This is insane. Wow. Of course, it's breaking the law, but it would be cool to... I think anyone could agree with me here. I think it would be pretty cool to trespass on the railway just to get a really cool shot of the train passing by. But unfortunately, we can't do that. On the way back to the station, I noticed a pretty large Waitrose. Interesting, but unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to pop in. Back at the leafy suburbs of the Zone 4 station, and when I entered, I decided to have a quick look at the quote of the day, which states... "Celebrate today. Despite its challenge, you showed up. And that's all that matters," which is very nice. And I saw something which I never seen before, and out and about on the Santander cycles, which I just think is very nice. So I went back up on the stairs to the platform, and I saw this, which I thought was pretty funny to see. Even though it's still the least used station on the Northern Line, it looks like now is being very much heavily used. I'm back at the station now, and if you walk all the way to the end of the platform, you can see something very nice. The station buffer is over here, and down there you can see we were there earlier. Outside the station we were there earlier. See, I mean, that isn't the buffer, that's the lights. The buffers are down there, and we were down there outside the station earlier, talking about how the Northern Line was supposed to extend. Other things to look out for at the station, that there's a bus stop serving it with 3 routes, litter bins, a help point, and there's this old, lovely styled clock. So real quick before my train leaves, I just come here to the beautiful waiting room with these lovely green benches, and look at that, some really nice ironwork sort of jutting up, holding the benches. I don't think I've seen that before.
To Battersea Power Station via Charing Cross will arrive in 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, some little ironwork jotting up, sort of jotting up the benches. Never seen those before. Really nice, really nice. The labyrinth is over there, number 213, as you can see. There's a help point in there. There's also one outside. If you're interested about the passenger numbers, it gets 1.41 million passengers in a year, divide that by 365, that's 3,863 people per day. So that was it, that was Mill Hill East, the least used station on the Northern Line. I've never been here before, but now I have. The first time I've been here before, and I can say I really, really liked it. Wow, what an experience I had. You guys should definitely come here as well. So now I've been to Mill Hill East, and we're gonna end off the video with the Dollis, passing over the Dollis Brook Viaduct on the train. Press subscribe, bye.